on the left side.
Welcome, please remain standing. Please welcome Ronak Sinha Chaudhry and Anika Kerr for the flag salute and Nadia Nail for the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good afternoon, Dr. Varley, Mr. McKinney, members of the Board of Education, special guests, parents, teachers, and friends. It is my pleasure to introduce Hannah Chen.
Welcome, Dr. Varley, Mr. McKinney, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Hopkins, Mrs. Acosta, faculty, family, and friends. Thank you for joining us at the graduation of the 8th graders here today. I would like to start off by saying that my years here at CMS have sparked wonderful memories. This school has pushed and prepared me for the next step, high school. I started here as a tiny 6th grader, knowing barely anything about the school. It was like trying to bake a cake without any knowledge of cooking. Laurie Cohen once said, "No one who cooks, cooks alone." But luckily, I had my incredible teachers and friends, both new and old, to guide me through the process. They became my cookbook when I was troubled or confused. Advisory and orchestra were important pages in that book, both places where I could share my thoughts and be myself, although sometimes I could get a little crazy. In orchestra, I play cello, so shout out to all the cellists out there. And thank you to Mrs. Shalfa, Miss Palmieri, and Mrs. Kang for being the best teachers an advisory class could ask for. But all the excitement stopped when COVID hit halfway through 6th grade. Online school was rough, and instead of ending with a party, we went into quarantine. Time flew, and 7th grade zoomed by. Get it? Zoomed by? It was a challenging year, but luckily we all got through it. It was time to put the cake batter into the oven. No one knew how it would turn out, but I had already tried my best and waited on the results. It was the same with COVID. Students tried their best and didn't know what would happen in the future. As a fully online student last year, it was super tough, but I tried my best to overcome this obstacle, and before you knew it, the next grade came out of nowhere. Our last grade had arrived, 8th grade. The cake had finally made it out of the oven and was ready to be decorated and tasted. This year was like the icing on top. It was very sweet. After a long period of staying remote, this was the best year of middle school for me. I felt proud being the top grade of the school and realized how mature I had become. Things were becoming normal again, decorating lockers for birthdays and finally getting the chance to join clubs such as School Store, Guitar Club, and Spanish Club. Although it is hard to believe, my middle school years have come to an end. The memories from the past 3 years will always have a special place in my heart. Leaving CMS and going off to high school will be tough, but I wish all my peers good luck, whether they are going to GL, Magnet, or another school. Thank you to my orchestra teacher, Miss Kay, Senora Hetherington, Miss Palmieri, my friends, and my family for always being there when I need it. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2022. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Varley, our Superintendent of Schools.
What an excellent day in June we have. Good afternoon, everyone. Before we get started, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the Board of Education for their dedication and support, the administration for their hard work and endurance, the staff for their commitment to delivering quality instruction in the face of incredible challenges, your parents for their cooperation and patience, and most of all you, the Columbia Middle School class of 2022, for your resilience in the face of adversity. The pandemic has presented you with many challenges: remote learning, hybrid learning, mask, no mask, and the isolation of quarantine. But each of these challenges presented you with an opportunity to learn. You are more independent, technologically adept, and adaptable. You have had 2 principals this school year, Mr. Geiger, who was here during your first 2 years, and Mr. Hopkins, who finished out your middle school career. I want to thank Mr. Geiger for his kind nature and Mr. Hopkins for his steadfastness. While they were the past, I'd like Paul Kabliska to stand up. Mr. Kabliska is the future of CMS. Welcome, Paul. 8th graders, you have learned at a much younger age than most that life can throw you curveballs. All of these lessons will help you meet the challenges of high school next year. Some of you will continue your journeys in private school, others at Magnet or Votech. Most of you will move on to Governor Livingston and become Highlanders. No matter which path you choose, know that deep inside you, you will always have the stripes of the Columbia Tigers. Good luck and make us proud. Mr. DeQuilla, I'm happy to report that the Columbia Middle School class of 2022 has met the qualifications for promotion to 9th grade. Mr. Mike DeQuilla, Board of Education President.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, families, teachers, staff, and administrators. Thank you all for being in attendance for this momentous occasion for our students. You have all had a profound impact on the development of these graduates. Since the beginning, you have guided them and watched them grow. You have helped them get to this graduation day. Parents, you are probably wondering where the time has gone. It doesn't seem that long ago that you dropped off your child for their first day of kindergarten. On this graduation day, we look back on lessons learned, adventures that we shared, and the moments that were filled with special meaning. Graduation is an exciting time. It's an ending and a beginning. Entering high school is a time to look forward, set new goals. I encourage you to be flexible, try new things, bounce back when things get you down, be proud of your accomplishments. Most of all, believe in yourself and you will have nothing to fear. You're off to a great places. On behalf of the entire Board of Education, we wish all the graduates the best as you continue on your journey. Congratulations, Columbia Middle School class of 2022.
Thank you, Dr. Varley and Mr. DeQuilla. The awarding of diplomas this afternoon will be assisted by Ava Zaorski and Zoe Salazar.
Thank you, Mr. DeQuilla. Please join us. Adam Cole Sakota, Anika Kerr, Ronak Sinha Chaudhary, Hannah Chen, Reina Hazarika, Noah Abdallah, Chloe Akintola, Sarah Alves, Lillian Arts, Kara Ostring, Benjamin Badee. Thank you, Mr. DeQuilla and Mrs. Penna. Please join us. Cameron Bach, Eritrika Banerjee, Jake Barth, Reed Bazidlo, Maya Bergery, Ava Bernard, Henry Birch, William Birch, Anchong B, Christopher Blancuzzi, Edward Bruno, Ella Buckles, Leo Buckley. Thank you. Mr. Cinciulli, please join us. Sophia Castrovinci, Noel Campbell, Mark Caparelli, Amelia Curran, Naya Caterino, William Kavanaugh, Eloisa Cha-Cha, Anna Cinciulli, William Clark, Jack Consolo, Madison Cooper McMahon, Jake Kudo, Caden Chia. Thank you, Mr. Cinciulli. Mrs. Stanley, please join us. Nadia Nail, Elena Dalton, Julia Dalton, Dalton Darling, Kira DeCoy, Emma DeFeo, Abby Devaney, Hannah Dietzel, Charlotte D'Annunzio, Giuseppe Domingo, Isabella Drayton, Elena Dew, Sienna Duff. Thank you, Miss Stanley. Miss Akiri, please join us. Aiden Feldman. Layla El Haj Hassan. Jessica Eisenberger. Brianna Ferreira. Adeline Figler. Rebecca Flum. Andre Fontes. Kira Forrester. Ava Franchino. Brianna Guerrero Cuervo. Zachary Gertzma. Kaya Gross. Mason Fahmy. Thank you, Mrs. Akiri. Miss Young, please join us. Christopher Haddad. Sophia Hahn. Mahira Hawk. Braden Hazard. Owen Hernandez. Lena Hoff. Sean House. Edward Huang. Katie Huang. Catherine Huggins. Tafara Jairosi. Haley Jakubowski. Connor Johnson. Maya Joshi. Maya Cantor. Navia Kanwar. Abigail Kim. Nicole Kinney. Thank you, Miss Young.
Mr. D'Aquila, please join us. Julia Kirsch. Rachel Knuth. Thomas Krug. Eric Key. Sienna Ware. Krish Lawin. Maxwell Larson. Marissa Waradont. Claire Lee. Eva Legic. Cosette Lewis. Doreen Liang, Jaden Lugo. Thank you, Mr. D'Aquila. Ms. Penna, please join us. Keith Mann, Isabella Mari, Caitlin McConaughey, Megan McConaughey, Madeline McMahon, Scott McRae, Joseph Malusi, Brendan Mendez, Gabrielle Monguet, Grady Miranda, Arav Mizra, Alyssa Monaco, Benjamin Montero. Thank you, Ms. Penna. Ms. Akiri, please join us. Corinne Morrison, Orit Mukherjee, Preston Naeem, Ethan Ng, Alec Novotny, Michael Novotny, Noah Ornstein, Amelia Ortiz, Sophia Ortiz, Ryan Pappas, Gabriela Paredes, Nicola Parente, Zoya Pasha, thank you, Ms. Akiri. Mr. Chinchuli, please join us. Anaya Ferdicay, Emily Piazza, Kira Polizzi, Vanessa Popola, Calvin Procap, Pippa Rymakers, Philip Rahal, Mariah Robinson, Sophia Marisol Romero, Victoria Rothstein, Sear Ryan III, Alan Ryzansky, Max Ryvicker, thank you, Mr. Chinchuli. Ms. Stanley, please join us. Abby Schnitzer, Evan Sanders, Felix Apollo Gonzalez, Gavin Schiller, Cameron San Antonio, Sean Secamani, Aditya Sasadri, Simran Shah, Devin Stresta, William Sicoli, Kashika Sinha, Isabella Solano, Anna Strid. Thank you, Miss Stanley. Miss Young, please join us. Carson Tan, Nicholas Treza, Braden Tripp, Patricia Umali, Zane Vandenberg, Ryan Varneren, Matthew Villanueva, Ava Vincent, Christopher Walker, Amelia Walsman, Claire Wang, Hannah Wang, Tyler Weissman. Thank you, Miss Young. Mr. DeQuilla, please join us. Ava Warner, Ian Williams, Christopher Wilson, Corinne Joe, Mia Zakiki, Zoe Salazar,
and Ava Zayorski.
Are you? No? Okay. It's my pleasure to recognize the Advanced String Ensemble under the direction of Ms. Koenigsberg. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Tara Oliveira, who's speaking today in place of Mr. Nixon, principal of Governor Livingston High School, who was unable to attend.
Good afternoon. On behalf of Mr. Nixon and the administration at Governor Livingston High School, I would first like to congratulate our 8th grade students of Berkeley Heights on all that they have accomplished. You have persevered through challenging times and have made your parents and your teachers very proud. I would also like to be the first to welcome the class of 2026 to Highlander Country. We are very proud of our program at Governor Livingston, and we sincerely hope it will inspire you to be the best you can be. With that in mind, we look forward to seeing you up on the Hill in September. Have a safe and enjoyable summer. Thank you.
Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Reina Hazarika for the class address. Get it right?
Good afternoon, Dr. Varley, Mr. McKinney, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Hopkins, Mrs. Acosta, faculty, family, and friends. Thank you all for joining us here today at the class of 2022's 8th grade graduation. My friends have always referred to me as Ray, and walking in as a 6th grader, I was the first ray of sunshine peeking up through the horizon. This was a new chapter of my life, but first, I had to make it through the first day. My head was filled with questions, starting with, how do I open a locker? And then, how am I supposed to find my next class? But slowly, yet surely, the year was soon filled with sunshine that came in the forms of Jolly Ranchers from Mr. Monaco and Mrs. Bocach having my classmates and I teach a class, which, by the way, is much harder than it looks. The sun was slowly and steadily rising through the sky during 6th grade. But suddenly, clouds and rain came and covered up the sun. 6th grade was the first of many years of COVID-19. But thankfully, both sun and rain created some unexpected rainbows. I was able to wake up at 8:13 for an 8:15 class, and I even got to spend some Zoom classes outside in the literal sunshine. Our 6th grade year ended with online school and much hope for the next sunny year. Soon enough, summer went by, and my sun was moving swiftly to the top of the sky. We started off the year with half the students in school one week and the other half the next. Though this did add a bit of rain to the beginning of the year, this situation gave me an opportunity to get to know teachers and make new friends I would not have known if we were all remote. Luckily, most students came back to school April of our 7th grade year, and we were soon surrounded by friends, laughter, and sunshine once again. Though masks and barriers still acted as clouds, being surrounded by peers added enough extra rainbows and sunshine to the year. One sunny event includes a diversity fair, where I got to learn about many different cultures while being surrounded by my friends. Soon, my sun was high up in the sky and all set and ready for 8th grade. You only miss the sun when it starts to snow. This is a quote from a song by the Passengers, and I truly believe that this describes my 8th grade year, which was my favorite year at Columbia Middle School. I did not realize how much I would miss this school until it was almost over. As my sun was starting to set, certain moments made it shine exceptionally bright. Team Purple being superior at Capture the Flag in gym class, friendly-ish arguing during the Harkness discussion in social studies, and another amazing diversity day were all moments of the sun shining strong. But even walking into classes such as French, English, and social studies lit up my day. Clouds and rain were not unheard of during this year, but the rainbows that came out of all those moments made it worth it. Columbia Middle School was filled with rays of sunshine who made even the rainy days fun. But I would like to thank 2 teachers in particular. Madam Combe made her classroom feel like home from the second we walked in,
and even laughed at our most horrible jokes. We may have been a bit annoying, but we all know Block H was her favorite class. And another ray of sunshine was Miss Chumbayeva. She fostered my love for history, was always there when a student needed someone to listen, and made sure to remind me to embrace my clouds and rainbows as they helped make me who I am. These two teachers became role models for who I want to be in the future, along with many other faculty members, family, and friends. They taught me to find the sunshine, and if I couldn't find it, to create it myself. Our suns have now set as we say goodbye to Columbia Middle School, yet all of our suns will rise again next year as we continue shining through whatever life throws at us. I would like to end by saying congratulations to the class of 2022, and by thanking you all for adding extra sunshine into our lives by joining us here to celebrate this special day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Arca. Good afternoon, and thank you all for coming. I'd like to first thank Dr. Varley and the Board of Education for giving me the opportunity to be at the principal at Columbia for the last 6 months. It's been a tremendous, tremendous amount of fun. And I'd also like to recognize the outstanding faculty and staff of what is an exceptional building. As this is my first and last Columbia Middle School commencement speech, I've given it a great deal of thought. I thought about listening to my 8th grade, my high school, and then my college graduation speeches and realized I could not remember who spoke or what they said. And I'm fairly certain that I'm going to share that same fate. However, the educator in me knows that if I reach just one person, I've accomplished something. So to the class of 2022, when I was not much older than you are now, I found myself sailing from Australia to Seattle, Washington. And somewhere in the depths of the Pacific Ocean, we found ourselves in a typhoon. The waves were enormous. The ship was suddenly very, very small. And I was even smaller. The margin between life and death was mere inches. And I learned a lesson that day about the preciousness of life and my own powerlessness. I struggled for a very long time to wrap my head around what I experienced. I was hung up on the why. Why them, not me? Why me at all? Until I arrived at the understanding that the answer to why can simply be just because. Life happens. Out of nowhere, at any moment, the universe can reach out and change your entire life in one instant. No reason why, just because. That powerlessness can be terrifying. It can even paralyze you. You, the Columbia Middle School class of 2022, you've already know this. You've learned this lesson. You've experienced it. Out of nowhere, events out of your control. COVID, lockdown, remote learning, masking, quarantine, all of it uprooted your entire lives. Why you? Because. But the why does not matter. You are powerless in the way the universe will act upon you. We all are. Your education was disrupted by a global pandemic. So was everyone else's. The real question you need to answer moving forward is, what are you going to do about it? Even in the face of the most overwhelming events that life will throw at you, you never, ever are powerless in the way you react. How you choose to live is truly your choice. Fear, despair, and listlessness are the easy way out, but they lead nowhere. Instead, as this ceremony ends and you process off of the field and into your future, know that the applause and the cheers that you hear are encouraging you to choose a life that is rich, that's defined by courage, kindness, hard work, empathy, love, and most of all, hope. You have the power to make the choices that define who you are. It is my pleasure to present to you the Columbia Middle School graduating class of 2022.